Hello everyone and welcome to episode 19 of the Skyrim Let's Play series. I believe it's episode 19. It's what it should be anyway. Welcome back. We've made it, and today, we're doing another video. Yesterday, we upped our alchemy and upped our smithing a bit. It was an episode of self-improvement, thusly I titled it Self-Improvement. But today, we have a little bit of different things planned in mind. Man, I am bad at English today. Now, my voice is much better than yesterday. Yesterday, my voice was struggling a bit, but today, I am fine. So, what have I done between episodes? Let's kind of go over that, because I did say I would do a little bit. Well, first off, I got my smithing up to 80. Now, obviously, this wasn't anything fancy. It wasn't like I did anything that you missed out on. It was like 72 or so at the end of last episode. What I had to do is I just had to go to like Embershard Mine and a few other iron mines, mine all the iron, do the same transmute process that you saw me do yesterday, and then make a bunch more gold rings. In fact, I have about 150 gold rings stashed away in my house. So that's how I got up to smithing 80. And then also, I don't actually know if I raised my alchemy too much. I believe it's 55 right now. And you can see I have about 20 restore health potions in my inventory. I'll probably make more later when I need to, but this is good for now. So let's ignore that dragon over there, and let's talk about what we're going to do at the beginning of this episode, and that is we need to actually do a little bit of mining again. And the reason for that is I want to create some ebony armor and an ebony sword for the beginning of this episode, and I especially want an ebony ingot to improve. Okay, where are you guys running from? What are you guys running from? Please tell me there isn't a dragon nearby. I also need an ebony ingot to improve Dawnbreaker. Now I kind of want to just do, I want to do all of those things like before Blackreach. And then at the end of this episode and the latter half, I'm probably going to be going to Septimus Signus's house, I imagine anyway. And that's kind of the plan for today. Alright, well I hear a dragon off in the distance somewhere. Alright, there's the Ebony Mine. You have a pickaxe, right? Yeah. I mean, nowadays I never go anywhere without a pickaxe, so usually I have one in my inventory, but I figured I would check just in case. Alright. So, fun fact, this mine right here, this Ebony Mine, is controlled by the Ow. Rude. This Ebony Mine is controlled by the orcs, and I'm technically, legally not supposed to go to it, but fun fact, you can just go anyway. It's this like fun little thing where you can just, they're like, you're not supposed to be here, and you could just keep ignoring them and then keep mining their ebony, which honestly is kind of a rude thing to do. Like, the white man coming to steal all your resources, that's just, it's a little bit fucked up. But I need ebony, so the only real way for me to get around this would be to gain the trust of an orcish stronghold, and the main ways I know how to do that would be to go to Karthwasten right now, I think. Also, can I not get up here? I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get up here. There's a way to get up every mountain, but I would like an easier way to get up to this Ebony Mine. I must be really close, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Okay. I don't know why that has such a range of discovery and then this Ebony Mine doesn't. Alright, perfect. Now we can jump over this. Should be able to jump over this. There we go. And to the Ebony Mine. Now, I really hope that I don't have something that...
Halt, Outlander. By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome.
I was gonna say before I stole that, I really hope that there isn't some kind of mod I have that accidentally fixes this and prevents me from actually being able to go in here and do this. That's a smithing increase to 81. All right, pretty cool. Yeah, at this point, smithing increases are really just for the sake of Daedric armor, right? I don't really need them for anything else. All right, let's see. So there should be quite a few veins of ebony armor in here, like a lot of veins of did I say ebony armor? Ebony ore. Also, if I remember correctly, you can't actually mine this one by hand. You need to press the E button on it. There should be, I think it's about 17 veins of ebony ore in here, which I don't actually know if this is enough for a full set of ebony armor, but if it's not, I should be able to buy ebony from Adrienne. I think I'm high enough level to do that. Let's see. Here's some iron. Guess I can mine that anyway. Okay. Here's some ebony. And so this should be a sizable upgrade for me right now, because silver armor is not nearly as good as ebony. And same with Skyforged steel compared to ebony. It shouldn't be as good. It should be like quite a few base damage less, actually. Okay. Got those. Here. Oh, this is iron. Whatever. The reason why I keep mining everything, in case you're curious, is because of the fact that, again, I have Ars Metallica installed, and Ars Metallica does allow me to gain smithing XP by mining stuff, so... Alright, let's go. Marcus, please get out of the way. I really...
Halt, Outlander.
Listen, I know.
This stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your
But
kind are
what's
unwelcome.
Malakath gonna do to me? Alright? If you see that, like, kind of haze in the air, fun fact if you didn't know, if you bring, like, any kind of fire weapon or any enchantment over there and then swing it over here, it'll actually, like, violently explode right here. And I discovered that because I actually had a fire enchantment on my pickaxe because of, like, I was just randomly enchanting things to improve my enchanting skill. And I swung it around and it randomly exploded and it scared the ever-loving crap out of him.
This stronghold belongs to the orcs.
No, come on. Okay, we're good. I thought that I accidentally fell down the hole and couldn't get back up. That would have been so sad. I would have had to go all the way through the mine again.
Don't do that.
Yeah, the NPCs do not like you mining in their mines. Especially with this method I use to mine, because to them it's just swinging at the air and they're like, uh-oh. I just want to make sure that I'm quick saving a lot, because I have gone through this entire mine mining everything and then got to the end and accidentally hit an orc and then had to mine everything again. Alright, but if we look at this, I have 46 ebony ore. That should be like 23 ingots, right? And that should be enough. I say tentatively. But I think that's it. I think that's everything. Oh, wait. I didn't come down here, did I?
Outlander. By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs.
Good thing I don't believe in Malakath, then, huh? It's just this, like, funny little thing, right? Because, hope you're okay, Farkas. The orcs don't actually have, like, a bounty system for trespassing like other, like, cities do or anything. So you kind of come on their land and then they just say, go away, and then that's all they really say, right? Because
Halt, Outlander.
they don't have a bounty
Code
system.
of Malakath. This stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome.
Alright, but there we go. That should have been everything. I have 55 ebony ore. That's enough to make a good 20 ingots, which is good.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Or something in the old fort near Riften.
Hell yeah, they
Might
are.
consider
Alright. Ebony ingots. There we go. So that's 28 ebony ingots. It's also a pretty fast way to get my smithing up to 84. Now let's see. What am I going to be making today? I don't know if I like the Brawler's Ebony Gauntlets. Okay, I definitely need leather strips first. Which one is better, the fur or the non-fur? I think I like the non-fur one. I also think I like the thing gauntlets, and I like the helmet without the horns. Alright, that's pretty good. So I just need a lot of ebony strips, or sorry, leather strips, not ebony strips.
Ugh. Got some good people.
The finest weapons and armor.
Alright, let's see. Let's just buy all of these.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Alright. First off, ebony armor, ebony boots, ebony gauntlets, ebony helmet, and ebony sword. Okay, so now that we've made all of that, how much more? Okay, we still have 13 ebony ingots.
You.
I
I don't
am in
claim to
fact
be-
harbinger of
Take a
the
look,
companions.
It is my honor to stand before
Okay,
you.
so
I'll take
real
my leave
quick,
then.
what I want to see is I want to see if I can make a blacksmithing elixir. I don't know if it'll be more powerful than the base game's blacksmithing elixir. If I can
met
make
Traveler.
one, that would be really, really good.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Let's see. We can at least see what it does. Okay, well 33% better. That's not
Good job.
like
Put together.
I can see you know what you're doing.
that's not as good as the
I
50%
have
better.
several of so you're interested
but
in my potions and ingredients?
At the same time, I don't really want to wait for her to get one. So let's make another one of those. Oh, she doesn't actually have more sprig and sap.
All right then.
If there's sprig and sap I could steal.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. What are you doing that for?
Oh, don't worry about me. There's nothing spooky going on here. All right. Boom. All right, there we go. Now we have 2 potions of fortified smithing. What this will allow us to do is improve our weapons and armor just that much better. So first off, let's quick save and drink the potion. Now we use the workbench. We go boom.
Good job. I can see you know what you're doing.
We still have plenty of time. Now let's go over here. Dawnbreaker and Ebony Sword. Alright, there we go. So, there we go. We can do that now. So you can see our Skyforged Steel Sword that has 49 damage is now replaced by an Ebony Sword with 88 damage. Which you may wonder, like, why is the Ebony Sword better than Dawnbreaker? It's because Dawnbreaker is improved by the Daedric Smithing perk. So until I get Daedric Smithing, that's not going to kind of help us. Now we can see this. So that's 316 compared to 218. So definitely a significant improvement on the armor. You can see our damage on our weapons went down a little bit. That's because our stuff isn't enchanted anymore. So what I want to do now is I want to see if I can make a fortify enchanting potion, and then after that I want to enchant my armor with one-handed. All right, let's see. So there we had
Come back anytime if you need a
snowberries
remedy.
and blue butterfly wings. If I make that, okay, well it's only 8% stronger, so it's not
If there's anything I can
really
help you with,
good.
you have
And
but to
that's
ask.
because Fortify Enchanting is actually not a very strong enchantment. Man, okay, I don't actually have that much gold. That's a shame, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, so unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to necessarily improve my armor to a point where I can get more one-handed perks, which is unfortunate because without those, I feel like my swords not necessarily don't do enough damage, but they don't do as much as they should. So the way to do this would be if I could have Farngar's right here.
Come to Dragons. So, you wish to master the arcane
Alright,
art?
so unfortunately, I don't have nearly enough gold. I could sell you this stuff. Okay, you know what might be I think what might be the way to go, right? Is to
if
get
you've got the
this
aptitude,
greater soul
you
gem
should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
and enchant my ebony sword with soul trap, right? And then once I enchant it with soul trap, boom. Now I can use it to get more soul gems. You can see I have quite a few unfilled soul gems here. If I fill them up, then I can use them to enchant my armor, and that will be that. So, you know, that was a pretty good session of improvement, I would say. You know, it's not particularly my final kind of improvement, but it is, you know...
Old stonework, gold, traps, and bones.
Damn, Farkas, you're spitting again. But yeah, it's not my final state, you know. Obviously, at some point, I'm going to be getting Daedric stuff. I don't know how soon that will be, because I kind of like to, you know, I like to break up my improvements, right, in smithing and stuff, like, between episodes. You can see, like, I have had the same armor for about 5 to 10 episodes. Okay, that did capture it in a petty soul. Activate that Shrine of Talos. Is there anything else here? A scroll of calm. Satchel. Alright, I'll take the satchel. Oh, and an alteration book. Perfect. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever actually come to Septimus's hideout from this direction that I'm coming to it from. But, you know, it was the kind of the closest thing that I had. It was actually kind of closer than going from Winterhold and then dropping down from the mountain right there. I think this is one of the first times I've ever had Isgrimmor's tomb discovered, and, you know, before going to Septimus's hideout. You can actually see right there that boat should be what Septimus used to get out here. So it should just be this cave that's on my compass right now, yeah. With that right there. Jump up again. Boom. Alright. We've reached Septimus Signus's outpost, which I love is just kind of floating in the middle of the water here on the map. I mean, because like the glacial or like the ice things don't really appear. Alright. Let's equip that. Hello? That's an interesting looking cube. Hello.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
What brings you to this remote place, sir?
The ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
Alright, you have an Elder Scroll here?
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
So where is the Elder Scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, But he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Alright, so here we go. We've started the quest, Discerning the Transmundane. Now, this is a bit wild. You know, I liked how sometimes he spoke in, like, rhymes and stuff, and then sometimes he just didn't, you know? Alright, so here we go. This is Alfdand. I think the best way to reach it is probably going to be to go to Hobsfall Cave. I imagine. But we're not going to do that this episode. We're gonna go there first, but we're not going to go into Alfdand this episode. That'll be next episode, because boy oh boy is this going to be a long process. Let's see. Bears. Alright, Soul Trap. I mean, you can see I'm getting soul gems pretty frequently. If I can even get some greater soul gems, then I can enchant my armor, I would say. Because greater soul gems would be like the lowest kind of good soul gem. I mean, I should also be able to get this black soul gem filled with a grand soul at some point, and that'll be really good. Actually, that's not even to mention the fact that a lot of the Dwemer contraptions should have filled soul gems on them. They usually do. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go around and then up, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get from it down here. Alright. Hello, Ice Wolf. I'm a bit curious, like, I don't remember how much did Dawnbreaker do before? I think it was like around 40. So this was a significant improvement. And the blade looks a bit duller when you have a bunch of blood splattered upon the side. Let's go over here. Actually, if I can kill that troll, I bet you that has a decently large soul gem, right? I imagine. Oh, did that just have a common soul? Man, I did not understand how the size of souls in Skyrim. Like, some that you would expect to be grand or common, and then, like, you know. Alright, die. It just makes no sense to me. But on the plus side, I don't have a bunch of empty soul gems, which is a shame. I mean, I have a lot of petty. The good thing about having a soul trap enchantment on your sword is that the more that you kill, the more that you fill up soul gems, the more that you get more soul gems to fill up your sword, right? So theoretically, as long as you have a soul trap or as long as you have a soul gem in your inventory and a soul trap enchantment on your sword, you should never run out of enchantment on that weapon. Theoretically. Alright, there we go. Alfdan discovered. And the entrance should be below, right? Down here? Yep. On this kind of drawbridge type thing out here. But there we go. That's the entrance to Alfdan, and that's where I will end this episode. You know, next episode we'll be going through Alfdan. I don't know how fast I'm gonna go, right? I feel like this could go anywhere from me doing this in one episode to get to Blackreach, or this could take, you know, 2 or 3. We'll see. But otherwise, that's it. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, hit the sub button. But otherwise, I'll see you next episode. Adios.